Hi, I'm Denise. Thanks for joining me for this flexibility and balance class. Today we'll be working on not only your flexibility and balance, but we'll also be working on your brain health as well. Now, studies have shown that when we combine movement with thinking, so problem solving, not multitasking, but something called dual tasking, we actually can make changes in our brain no matter how old we are. So we should always do movement, thinking, and putting them together so we have a good brain and good movement, good balance for the rest of our lives. I hope that sounds good to you. Today, all you'll need is your body and an open area. Make sure you have some water nearby, and if you'd like to, you can work out barefoot or with some shoes on. You get to choose. Additionally, if you'd like something to hold on to while we're challenging our balance, you can hold on to a chair, you can hold on to your sofa, a wall, whatever works for you. Okay? Please feel free to make modifications or take rest breaks throughout class if you'd like to. Here we go. Let's start with your feet about hip-width apart, standing up tall with your back lengthened and your neck lengthened and a big smile on your face. Let's take a deep breath in with your arms to the sides and exhale, bring them back down. One more time. Deep breath in, arms to the sides with your thumbs up, and exhale. Last time. And exhale. If you'd like to, reach your arms up a little higher and exhale. One more time. And exhale, hold it down. Let's roll through your feet. So we're starting to increase the range of motion through all of the joints in our body, starting with your feet, heels all the way into your toes. Now inhale and exhale. Swing your arms a little bit more if you'd like to. Draw your shoulders back and down. Beautiful. 2 more times. Last one. Hold your feet down. Roll your shoulders back and down. Now raise up and down on your toes. And down. 4 more times. Now notice you're bringing your weight forward and then back just a bit. How about 2 more times? Last one. Hold it down and once again, roll through your feet. 4 more times. 4, 3, and then lift up onto your toes. That's actually a misnomer. We're actually lifting up onto the balls of your feet with your toes doing the balance work. So we're strengthening through your feet. You may feel it through your calves. And if you're standing tall, you may notice it through the back of your legs and through your back muscles. 4 more times. So your whole body's working. 2 more times. Last one. Hold it down. Roll through your feet. 1 more time. Again, just warming up. 4, 3. Hold your feet down. Raise up onto your toes. Now let's raise your hands forward. Inhale, exhale. 4 more counts. Try not to roll onto the outsides of your feet. 1 more. Hold it down and let's roll through your feet. 2 more times. Last set. Hold your feet down and take your feet about hip-width apart. Now your hips are not that wide, and I don't want them this close yet. Just hip-width apart. Shoulders down. We're going to move into a squat, hinging from your hips. So bring your hips back and then stand up. Press back, stand up, opening through your hips, folding, and then lengthening. Now, as you stand up, press through your heels. As you stand up, make sure your knees are almost locked. Inhale, exhale, make sure your chest is open. Oh, there's so much to think about. So, folding, extending, lengthening. Inhale and exhale and smile. Now inhale, come down a little lower. If you can, inhale and exhale. Now keep moving and begin to notice, can you fold a little bit more? Can you press back through your heel. Keep the weight on your heels. Press your buttocks back and exhale. As you hinge down, your back remains flat. So strength and postural alignment have to do with balance, or balance has to do with postural alignment and strength. They all go hand in hand. One more time. And next time, stand up tall. Roll through your feet. Let's do a quick postural check. So press your feet down into the floor. Roll your shoulders back and down, lengthen through your spine, and engage your abdominals. That just means that you're aware that your abdominal muscles are working. They're not pulled all the way in so that you're rounded, but they're not pushing out as well. Press your shoulders down. Now just think about your feet. Press your feet into imaginary sand and make sure you're making an even footprint with your left foot and your right foot. Your knees are soft, yet they're not flexed. They're not bent. And your buttocks muscles are on, and your hips are open. You're not bent. Now, with your chest open and your abdominals on, your neck is aligned right over the rest of your spine. So let's hold that position as we begin to challenge your balance. Reach your right hand forward and down, left hand. So this may seem really easy right now, but we're going to increase the challenge. And you get to choose how challenged you want to be today. And if you'd like to, save or bookmark this video or this workout and try it at different times to see if your balance changes. Now, as we continue to move your right arm and your left arm, I'd like you to begin to weight shift. Shift your weight over onto your right foot and then onto your left foot. And your body's staying tall with that nice, beautiful posture. Notice that your right heel is coming off the floor now. If you can, raise your right hand higher. Shift. Avoid allowing your hip to pop out to the side. Now your next variation is to very lightly lift your foot up off the floor. And if you'd like to, bring your foot all the way up. And if you lose your balance, put your toe back down. Now squeeze your buttocks. Find a focal point as you move. So you choose which variation works for you. Use your breathing as well. And one more time, each side. And hold your hand and your foot down. Let's roll through your feet. Okay, so now let's change the balance positioning. We're going to go into a staggered stance. So your feet are going to be on a narrow plank. If you were on a plank or you're actually on hardwood floor, choose some planks and stagger your feet slightly with your knees and toes facing forward. Now, with your right foot forward, shift your weight onto your right foot and then back onto your left foot. So lift your left heel up and then your right toes up or your forefoot up. Okay, now raise your hand up, and then other hand up. Left hand up, and then right hand up. Reach. Now, put the weight on your left foot, put the weight on your right foot. And begin to put more weight on your right foot so your left foot barely comes off the floor. And lift it when you're ready, and lift the other hand. Up. Now, if this feels too easy for you, bring your feet into more of an in-line position so they're no longer staggered. And if you'd like to, close one eye. And if you want to get really tricky with your balance, close both eyes. And one more time. And place both feet on the floor and open your eyes. Let's roll through your feet. Okay, so staggered stance, left foot forward, right foot back, knees and toes facing forward. Here we go. Shift your weight onto your left foot, shift forward, and then back onto your right foot. Now your heel comes up on the right, forefoot comes up on the left, and then add your arms. Reach your left hand forward as you reach forward, your right hand forward as you reach back. A little bit of counterbalance, a little bit of coordination. Really shift your weight forward and back. Now, next time, if you'd like, begin to lift your back foot up, lift your front foot up. Keep breathing. Now remember, if you'd like to, close an eye. Close both eyes. And one more on each side. And place your feet down, open your eyes. Roll through your feet. Now I'd like you to look down and imagine you're standing within a box on the floor. Not a high box, but just a line of a box on the floor around you. This is number 1, 2, the second corner, third corner, and the fourth corner. So 1, 2, 3, 4 of your box. Now you get to decide how big your box is. I'm starting with a smaller box around me and we'll progressively make it bigger. You get to choose how big your box is, and your box can change shape in the middle of the workout. So we're starting with your right foot. I'm going to call out a corner of the box, and I'd like you to reach for it. Pretty soon, I'm not going to be doing it with you, and I'm going to be imaginary watching you. Draw your shoulders back and down with your right foot. Tap to box corner 1, and then 2, 3, and then 4. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And then bring your foot back in. Roll through your feet. I know, that was really easy. Now, this is where the brain training comes in. I'm going to give you a number. We're only doing it with the right foot, and you're going to take your foot to that corner of the box. So your box is small, and it'll progressively get a little bit bigger. You ready? Join me now. Here we go. 1, 4, 3, 1, 2, 4, 3, 2, 4, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 4, 3, and then roll through your feet. I purposely didn't join you. I wanted you to think rather than watch me. So I'll join you on this next side as we start with the box using your left foot. We'll use those same corner numbers. We won't change it up, not to confuse you anymore or confuse me anymore. Now your hands can be on your waist. Your hands can be out like airplane wings. You choose. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Bring it back to center. Here we go. Once again, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bring it back home. Roll through your feet. Okay, I know you get the idea. Here we go. Just your left foot. Give me a 1, 3, 4, 2, 1, 3, 4, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 4, 1, 3, and then let's roll it out. Okay, So again, it's beginning to get a little easier, I know, because you're understanding it. And so we want to continue to increase the challenge if you want to. Okay, so now we're going to do left foot and right foot. I'll call out the foot and then the number. Here we go. Right foot 1, right foot 2, right foot 3, right foot 4, and bring it back home. Okay, so we'll do the left foot now. Left foot 2, left foot 3, left foot 1, left foot 2, and bring it back home. Okay, so now in this next combination, I'll give you the number right foot 1 and you'll bring it back home, and then I'll give you the next one and you'll bring it back home. So we'll try that now. Right foot 1 and bring it home. Left foot 3. Bring it back home. Okay, I think you've got the idea. I'm going to watch. Remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, right foot, left foot. Ooh, good thing I'm not doing it with you. Okay, ready? Bring it back home in the middle. Left foot 2, right foot 4, right foot 1, left foot 4, left foot 2, left foot 3, right foot 3, right foot 2, right foot 1, left foot 1, right foot 2, left foot 2, right foot 3, left foot 4. Bring it back home. Okay, so play with those exercises with your friends, even with your brain, with your grandkids. But it's such an important exercise to keep your brain moving and challenged and staying vibrant and healthy. Okay, so let's start with your feet now, nice and wide, with your knees and toes moving out at an angle and your abdominals in. Squatting back, remember we're folding from your hips. Your back is staying long from your head all the way through your tailbone. Sitting back, and then tall, opening through your hips, engaging through your quadriceps, meaning that they're turning on, almost locking through your knees, and lifting your chest up with your chest open. And up. 2 more times. 1 more time. And lift. Walk your feet back together. Roll your shoulders back and down. So make sure you have room to the right. Tapping your right foot to the side and then back in. Again, side and in. Now lift it up a little higher. Lift with your heel and in. Out and in. 2 more. 1 more. Hold it up. Turn your toe forward. Now with the outside of your foot, lift it up a little higher. Now think about that standing posture that we've been working on, pressing through your foot. Your knee is almost locked. Your hip is open. Your chest is open. And you're breathing and smiling. Now for a challenge, turn your head to the left and bring it back home. 1 more time, turn your head to the left and back home, and bring your foot down and roll through your feet. Now you may have noticed that all of the muscles on the right side of your body were working really hard to keep you upright. And that just goes to show how important our strength is through our entire body to maintain your balance. Here we go. Let's work the other side. So make sure you have room out to the left, standing tall through your right foot. Tap your foot to the side and then in. Left foot taps out and in. Float it a little higher if you'd like to. Lift with the outside of your foot. Inhale and exhale. Once again, check in with your postural alignment. foot is pressing into the floor. Your knee is almost locked, meaning your quadriceps, the muscles on the front side of your thigh, are working. Your hip is nice and open. Buttocks muscles are working. Your chest is upright. Your neck is long. One more. Next time, hold it up. Turn your toe forward. Lift the outside of your foot up. Draw your shoulders down. Make sure that they're not hunched up. Now here's your challenge for your balance. Even more. Turn your head to the right. And back home. Yeah, feel those muscles working? Mine are working. Here we go. Turn your head. And back home. And I had to put my foot down. And that's the beauty of balance training. You never get fantastic at it. You can always make it a little bit harder, a little bit more challenging, and always continue to train our muscular system, our nervous system. And it always gives me a little laugh. Here we go. Okay, so earlier we did this squat. I'm just showing you. We did this squat. We did this move, and then we did this move. So we're changing the number order. This is going to be 1. This will be 2. That will be 3. That will be 4. Okay, so now we're going to have to think. That means I have to think too. So this brain training is good for all of us. Okay, here we go. 1. We'll move slowly as we do all of the different moves. We'll do 4 of each one, no matter what number I call out. 3. 2. So work at your own pace. And as you're doing the moves, think about your postural alignment. Yes, we're using your brain. 1. Standing tall, pressing through your feet, opening up the front of your hips. 4. 'And bring your feet down. Okay, so now we'll do 2 of each, and I'm gonna just stand here and call out numbers. It doesn't matter if you make a mistake. I want you to laugh with this. I want you to have fun. But it's good for our brains. It's good for our body. Here we go. 1. 3. 4. 1. 2. That was this one. 4. 3. 1. 3. 2. and 4. Great work. Here we go. Roll through your feet. I hope you're smiling now. Here we go. Bigger arms. Last little bit of brain training. So earlier we did 1, 2, 3, 4 in our box. Now, and then we did other movements with your legs. Yes? So 1, that would be box 1 with movement 1. So I'm going to give you a position in the box and then the movement. You ready? Here we go. Box 2, movement 4. Okay, does that make sense? Box 4, movement 3. Okay, so just as a reminder, box position 1, 2, 3, and 4, movement 1, movement 2, movement 3, and movement 4. Okay, let's have fun. And it doesn't matter if you go to the wrong position. I just want you to have fun. Here we go. Box 3, movement 4. Do a few. Box 1, movement 1. Box 2, movement 3. Box 3, movement 3. Box 4, movement 4. Box 2, movement 3. Box 1, movement 2. And stand up tall. Move back to the center of your box. Let's roll your shoulders back. I hope you had fun doing those little exercises. So we'll be doing a lot of brain training, a lot of dual tasking in upcoming classes. It's so important so that we can keep our brains active, our brains healthy, our bodies strong, our bodies flexible, and moving in lots of different directions. That's the importance of having a nice and vibrant life. Let's stand with your feet hip width or wider than your hip width apart. With your hips open, press into your feet. Place your right hand on your thigh. Take your left hand to the side with your thumb facing up. Let's just lean up and over, stretching through. Keep breathing. And other side. Right hand out to the side. And reaching over. And up. And gently rotate through your body. Turn your head from side to side. One more. Turn to the right. Hold onto your hip or your thigh. Draw your shoulders down and rotate a little further to your right side. Lengthen through your spine and continue to breathe. Continue to smile. If you'd like to, turn your head over your back shoulder, only if it's comfortable for you, but do remain standing tall and continue to breathe. Deep breaths in and out and release it. Let's rotate to the other side. Draw your shoulders down, holding onto your hip or your thigh or your waist. Chest is open. Your neck is long. If it's comfortable, turn your head a little bit further over your back shoulder. Again, it's only what's comfortable for you today. Inhaling and exhaling at your own pace. And bring your body back to center. Let's walk your feet a little closer together, and roll through your feet. One last stretch. I'd like to stretch out your calves. So step forward with your right foot, step back with your left foot. You can be on a wide or a narrow plank, it doesn't matter. I just like both feet facing forward. Bend your front knee. You can have your hands on one thigh or both thighs. Just keep your chest open. Stretching through your left calf, press your heel down. Abdominals are engaged. So I hope you can see the balance here that we're working on even as we're stretching. So if you'd like to take your feet a little wider, that's absolutely fine. And slide your back foot in. Let's change. Right foot back, knees and toes in the same alignment. Take a look down if you're not sure. Bend your front knee and press your right heel down. Long line from your heel all the way up to your head. Continue to breathe. One more time. And slide your foot in. And once again, let's roll your shoulders back and down. And give yourself a little clap, a little cheer. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for doing your balance training and your flexibility training, and most of all, your brain health training. That is so vital and important, and I hope you'll continue to do exercises like this. And again, if you'd like to bookmark this video so you can do it again and again and laugh at me again and again, have a wonderful day. I hope to see you.